welcome. I hope you are all doing well. I thought today I would do a little random medley of items that I have either bought over the last few weeks or were gifted. Mainly bought most of this, probably 99%. And I wanted to share just, things that I got from Target. I think some things were from Walmart, like Walmart Marketplace. And then I also have a bit of Halloween items that I purchased for the season. So some fall and Halloween decor that I wanted to share. So it's kind of like my little fall haul, if you will. A little cozy peek into my everyday wares that I purchase and some seasonal stuff towards the end. But yeah, I thought this would be nice to go through. So without further ado, I'm going to start with beauty products, or skincare products, I guess. Both, essentially. So, first and foremost, as you can see, I have some face masks. I actually have 3 that I purchased. This one. So, I actually purchased 3 face masks. And these are the Avatera brand. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I do like these. They're really great and soothing and have different purposes depending on which one you get. So I have tried all of these before and they were great for me, but this one is Juicy Avo Bravo. It's a soothing avocado mask. So I think I'd probably use this one if my skin was irritated, or maybe I was dealing with more acne, or just troubled skin. Obviously, if it feels dry, and just soothing is a perfect remedy for that. So, yeah. I usually let my masks sit for like 20 minutes because I really like them to sit for a while. Next we have You Go Cocoa, which I think this name is adorable. And it's a hydrating coconut mask. And I usually go for this if, again, my skin is maybe more on the irritated side, but maybe more or less it feels dry. So I would probably use that just to give a bit of hydration boost. So that is You Go Cocoa. Cocoa. That's such a fun name. Okay, and then lastly we have Be My Honey, which is probably one of my favorites out of the mix. And it's a nourishing honey mask. And this one is just an all-around good, hydrating, just very gentle mask. And it just really, all of these truly make my skin feel so much better after. I probably do masks maybe like once a week to every couple weeks when I can remember and have the time. But it's usually more or less when my skin is in distress. So it's really truly a fun self-care item. So it's Be My Honey, You Go Cocoa, and Juicy Avo Bravo. I just love face mask sounds. Just the perfect crinkles, you know? So that's what I got from Target. So next we have Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm from e.l.f. This has hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides, and it comes with a little spatula to help you take the balm out. It's great for pretty much any skin type. It works great on me. It doesn't break me out, and I would say I have more like combination to oily skin, just because I do have some drier areas. It's great. You just scoop out a dime-sized amount, and then you, with the little spatula that they provide, and then you massage it onto your skin to melt away any makeup, and that's primarily how I use it. What I'll usually do is I'll apply this on my makeup and melt it, and while I'm doing that, I run the shower, so by the time my makeup is like melting away, I just hop into the shower and rinse it off in there because I could not be bothered to try and get a washcloth out, try to wipe it off, and then shower. It's just a hassle for me. But obviously, if you weren't gonna shower or anything like that, it's something you could just wipe away with a cloth as well. So this is a great product. I had actually just ran out of my other pot of this, so this is a refill. So I am, I love this product. And let's see if I can. Okay. And open that up. So it comes with the little spatula. Looks like that. And then this pops up. Oop. Pops up here. And that's what it looks like. And it's really, really good. See if I can. Yeah, it's like a balm. It's great. I love this so much. I had tried other ones at Target before, like other brands there, and honestly this one was way better. So if you're looking for a makeup melting cleansing balm, I highly recommend this one. So I'll go ahead and put it back. I actually have 2 more products from e.l.f. I've been loving e.l.f. lately. I feel like they're really on point with all their products, or at least most products, right? Not everything is for everyone, but I just have really loved so many of their products lately, and these are a couple products I've been on the hunt for, but they're always sold out because, TikTok famous products here. So that means things can often be sold out. Not only online, but on, in store. So I finally found this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, which, I've been seeing this everywhere. So I'm really excited to try it. I can't attest to it, but I am excited to try it because I feel like I go through so many primers, and I do have their putty one. It's like the pink one. That's really good. I like that one. I do feel like sometimes it's a little on the drier side. I do feel excited to try this one. And it just comes in like a little bottle like that. Let's open that. Okay. And that's what it looks like. It doesn't look like that much product actually. It's a nice little bottle, and I don't know, we'll see if it works, but it looks like it's a pump applicator, which is nice, especially for someone with nails. Trying to dig out balms and things without little spatulas can be fun. I actually use mine. Is this a knuckle? I thought these are knuckles, but what is this? Is this also a knuckle? I don't know. But I use this part of my hand to scoop things out sometimes if I don't want to use my long nails. So, yeah, that's what it looks like. So, I'm excited to try it, and hopefully my skin likes it as well. because I think sometimes that's the problem with some makeup products and skincare products, is sometimes it works fabulous for someone, but a lot of the time it cannot work for someone else, and you just have to kind of be aware of the ingredients your skin doesn't like and avoid them. But okay, so this is the next product I got, which is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. Now this I have definitely not been able to find until like the other day. This is like Fair 1, and honestly I'm kind of hoping it works because it's the only color left. It kind of looks like it would be. I haven't tested it yet. I mean, maybe we just test it now. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to take this off on camera and figure it out, but it does kind of look darker on camera. It looks like it could be my skin tone. It's also supposed to be very light, so I could get away with the color. We will see. And it's technically supposed to go under foundation, so once again, yeah, we will have to test it out, but I'll try to report back. But hopefully I'll try this out next week when I go back to work and start doing makeup every day. That's one of the surprising things about having not gone to the office for a couple years due to the pandemic, but now kind of returning back, how much more I go through my makeup and wear makeup so much more frequently. I feel like my skin is adjusting a little bit, so trying to do it justice. So next I have things to help my skin. So I've actually really been into these like pimple patches or blemish patches, as they say. I guess blemish is like a romantic word for pimple, I don't know. So I did go ahead and pick up 2 different kinds because one of them is the original and it's supposed to sort of help, I would say, blemishes that are kind of almost on their way to being out the door, or like they're almost there, the precipice of it, and it's sort of just like you want to speed up the process of getting it over with and healed. This is kind of the original purpose for, you know, this patch, and it comes with 24. This one I have yet to use, but it's supposed to be for treating blemishes that are kind of like underneath the skin becoming an issue, right? Like they're a little bit more painful, and those are the ones where you're like, uh-oh, it's coming kind of thing. So this one only comes with 6, which I didn't realize. So it's a little bit more pricey for how much you get. And it also comes in this like, I don't know, plastic bag, essentially. So I'm like afraid to open it because what if all the product expires soon after that? I don't know. So I'm a little unsure. It doesn't really tell you that it's going to stop working after a certain amount of time. I think it should be fine, but I don't have these blemishes too frequently, so that's why I'm hoping they will last a while, I guess. So, and then the Mighty patches, great. They just come. They look like that. Already used one. Yeah, I really like these. I feel like they are just as, I would say, good as like a treatment balm, but you could also use that as well. I guess it just really depends on what you prefer. These really help for sure, and I notice a difference, so that's what I picked up. So I got this item from the grocery store, Walmart, some, you know, on the vein of beauty skin products, but from a different store. And I actually thought that I was like going to be getting a cold. Like yesterday I was just constantly having to blow my nose, and it wasn't like very severe stuffy nose, but it was enough where I was like, okay, am I gonna get sick right now? So I rushed after work to the grocery store to pick up some items just in case I ended up getting sick, like the cold, because I did have a cold, like the common cold last year, this same time around. Yeah, when you're an adult, you really got to pick up all your drugstore items that are going to help you in your time of sickness, and ideally before you're sick. Otherwise, you have to drag yourself out of bed to go get all this stuff or pay a bunch of money for delivery, all that stuff. So one of the things that I wanted to pick up is Aquaphor healing ointment. You could really get any other healing ointment that you want, but I like Aquaphor a lot. I use it on like tattoos or chapstick, all that good stuff. This is good for under your nose when you blow your nose like all the time and it's like super painful and dry underneath your nose, like the skin there. Definitely put some ointment on it. Don't skip that step, honestly. It's truly going to make things so much more comfortable when you're feeling uncomfortable. So I highly recommend having this in general. It's great for chapstick. It's great for other things. I mean, it's just an all-around great household item that I would not want to live without. I mean, now if I get sick, I will have something. Yeah, strangely, I felt ill yesterday, and then I took some NyQuil just to make sure that I slept well, and then I woke up and I haven't blown my nose like all day. So I don't know. It was like a weird 24-hour allergy or something. So next we have, on the same vein of things I urgently had to buy because I was scared I was gonna get sick, are tissues. Tissues are a must. I actually go through tissues all the time. Like I use them in my everyday life for other things. When I'm sick, the regular tissues that are a bit more on the scratchy side, I would say, are like totally doable, totally fine, not that irritating. But when you're blowing your nose every 5 seconds with a cold, you're gonna want to get the ones with lotion. I know it's, the economy is down bad right now, but if you can spare the change for lotion tissues, please do it. You're gonna love yourself for it. And obviously you only need to get them when you're actually sick, and it's not like a consistent thing. But I mean, some of us out here are probably buying this all the time, but for me, I buy the regular tissues in my regular everyday life. But I panic bought these because I thought I was gonna be sick and I just didn't want to be uncomfortable. So it's like the Puff Plus lotion. So that's the brand that was at my Walmart. So maybe there's other ones, but they just make such a difference, honestly. Whoever invented these with lotion was like a smart person, honestly. I hope they got all the awards. So yeah, claymation character. They've had these characters for years. It's crazy. So yeah, I know this is just a tissue box, but it also comes with a high recommendation, so I figured I would include it. Okay. This is so interesting, truly, but I couldn't help but include it in my little haul video. It's dish soap. I just got the citrus extract. I guess it doesn't really have like a scent, but it's the orange one. I tend to like the blues and reds, but I mean, I don't think they really matter. Continuing my Walmart purchases, a lovely, lovely item here is garbage disposer cleaner. I love this haul right now. You guys, this is it makes such a difference. It really does. I don't do it like every day because it only comes with a couple, but it does clean our garbage disposer in our sink, and it cleans the scent, and it also just has a nice crinkle sound. So I just get this one. I mean, there's other kinds that I'm sure there are out there, but it literally is just sticking it in your garbage disposal thing in your sink if you have one. I mainly just had to include this for the sounds. along with some other groceries that I probably won't feature just because they're in the fridge, like orange juice. When I said I panic bought things for a cold, I wasn't joking. I think I could have been the NyQuil that I took, or chugging like a glass of orange juice the other day that helped me not get a cold or get sick, but we'll never know. I was picking up ingredients to make chicken soup, and I might as well end up making it now that I have the ingredients, but I really wanted to make soup or have items on hand to make soup in the event that I was sick, because obviously that's going to be the best thing. I love soup, but I also love my bread, and I really love the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix paired with any soup, honestly, or just by themselves with like breakfast food. So good. You guys, I love this mix so much. It tastes just like the restaurant ones. I mean, someone could fight me on that if you want, but you literally just add shredded cheddar. So you do have to buy like a little bag of cheese, but it's, you know, totally not hard to find, and it's usually whatever cheddar you can find. And then you just add water, and then the butter is melted, and you put it on top when they're done. And it is just divine. I love them so much. I'm probably gonna make them this weekend with my soup, even though I'm not sick. But whatever is left over from the soup, I'll just freeze it for a rainy day or something, because the food items I have will end up going bad if I don't make them, so I might as well. Which I guess if you do feel you want to prepare for that kind of day when you're ill, buy some cans of soup. Not as delicious probably as homemade if you care about that. You know, it's always good to have something canned on hand, right? So, 10 out of 10 recommend these biscuits for sure. Look how delicious it is. And then the other item I got was chicken broth. And this is like the family size, which I think they recently came out with family sizes. And I'm so happy because I would always have to buy like 2 boxes, which is very annoying. But yeah, I'm going to use the chicken broth. It's really easy to use. And, you know, I like to try and make the chicken soup process as easy as possible, so I've been trying out this method with using the crock pot. And the way you go about it is you just throw all the ingredients, seasonings in the crock pot with a bunch of chicken broth, even raw chicken, and you let it sit in a crock pot for like 8 hours on low or 4 hours on high. And it is really delicious and tastes just like regular chicken soup. So that is a fun way to make it without having to be on you know, near a stove for an hour. So yeah, I got chicken broth. So I'm making soup. The last food or beverage items I got were some Liquid IV, my favorite. Oh my goodness. Liquid IV. I just love it so much. It literally makes my brain wake up. It's crazy. So I got passion fruit, the regular Liquid IV. And it's essentially just an electrolyte drink mix that you can get to have faster hydration. I mean, it even shows right there. Passion fruit is a really great flavor. I love it. I like most of their flavors. It is, what is it, like 45 calories per, but it's so good. And I already opened it today and used one, but I'll show you what it looks like. So, it just looks like that, and you pour it into water and mix it. Love these so much. They have so many different kinds. So I did get a different kind, which I've tried before. It's immune support. Again, I was trying to panic buy immunity helping things, and obviously hydration is super important for preventing illness, but I decided to get the immune support in tangerine. So actually it does taste like Tang. I think that's a drink, and it does remind me of that, so it's pretty good. And so I'll probably use this throughout the season when I feel I'm gonna need to prevent more colds. So that is my Liquid IV haul. So now we are entering into the items of Halloween. I went to, I think it was TJ Maxx, I want to say, and they have definitely Halloween stuff, so it was right up my alley. And this is like a book. I don't know if you can see that, it might be a little dark. It's like a book, and it's like that, and it's very spooky. It's very like vintagey, which I like. And then you open it up, and it's not a book, but a little catch-all, which I love. You can put secret things in there. A secret stash of candy. So I really love this, and I am planning to use it as sort of like a stand for other decor, so I'm excited to throw this in the mix. It's super cute, and I love that it's also practical. So yeah, I like that a lot. That is my potions witchy book. I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure I just bought these because of ASMR. But they are napkins, and I usually use cloth napkins, so I'm never really using like paper napkins, but I just thought these were so cute and decorative, and like if I ever have a Halloween party ever, I'll use them, but I love how cute they are. It's a nice decorative napkin. And it also has lovely crinkles. So it's got 3 pumpkins and a cat. And it's the same on the back. Love a good decorative napkin. Oh, I just realized there's like a cat in this pumpkin. That's cute. I actually got these on Amazon, and they are little ghost lights. I also have pumpkin lights, which I'll show in a minute. But I got these little ghost lights, and I honestly think they're the cutest thing ever, and I might put them in my bedroom or the living room. I haven't decided. But I already put batteries in, so let's. Okay. Look at how happy they are. They're pretty nice quality for, you know, on Amazon, and I'm really happy with like the color that they are. They're like a purple white vibe. Look how like glowy I am. So I just like them a lot, and they make me so happy, and I'm just gonna probably hang these up right after this video, to be honest. I'm definitely like the OG Halloween vibes of decor. I don't tend to do too minimal things. I'm pretty open into using like bright oranges and purples and everything in my home. I'm okay with that. So yeah, I love these little lights. So I got these lights also on Amazon. I'm gonna be honest though, not totally happy with the way they look. They just kind of look a little like sad. I don't know. I mean, it's not too bad. I think in person they just look a little more translucent than I would prefer. I don't know. So it's not as good as quality as I feel as the ghosts are, and they're a little bigger. But so this is what it looks like lit up. It's a little more orange in person, but if you can tell the translucent thing, that's definitely a thing. So wasn't too happy with that, but I will probably hang these up near my plants. So yeah, I'm excited to try these out nonetheless. We will make it do. But yeah, maybe in the future I'll find some different ones. But yeah, these are my pumpkin lights. So this next item is a little hard to show with the way I have the camera, but if you can imagine, it is supposed to stand up here. But it is 3 skulls and they're all black. I realized that I had a lot of pumpkins, like way too many pumpkins, and not a lot of like other Halloween stuff. So I picked up this to kind of compensate and balance out everything else I had. 3 little skulls, and then it does come with a light. Isn't that scary? So I thought that was fun and spooky. I kind of think it's a little bright, but I mean, it's supposed to be that way, I guess, you know, with Halloween. I'm definitely like a cutesy, spooky person. I don't have too many horror-esque stuff in my house. This might be one of the few things, but yeah. That is my spooky skull stand, so I can't wait to use that. Next item I got was a gift from my mom. It's like, I think it's Ray Dunn. It is Ray Dunn. Because at first when I saw this, I was like, oh, this writing, that looks like the Ray Dunn stuff. You guys, it's Ray Dunn. I love that. So yeah, I don't have too much. I think I might have like 1 coffee cup that has like a Ray Dunn like font, and if anyone is not clear on what I'm talking about, Ray Dunn is a designer brand. I mean, they're a designer. I'm not saying that they're a designer, but they are a designer, and they design dishware and such, a lot of products with this font style specifically. And there's just this running joke how there's so much of this at TJ Maxx, and there's a specific group of people that always get this stuff and always have this stuff in their house. It's super cute. I mean, they do have a lot of stuff at TJ Maxx, which the one we went to had so much Ray Dunn. I'm like, okay, I don't see the thrill. Like, I don't see things being wiped out because it's still in stock. Gnomes are also something that are in. I don't understand it, but I now have a little gnome, and it's cute because it says Hocus Pocus, and you can put candy and other stuff in it, or you could probably treat it like a coffee cup, I guess. That could be cool, but it's basically like a little jar and cover, like a mini cookie jar, if you will. So that was really cute and a very sweet gift, I felt. But yeah, so another gift I got from my mom was a little tray. Well, it's not little by any means, it's pretty big. I mean, unless you have like a big coffee table, but I have a pretty medium-sized one. It's medium to small. And she got me this tray, and it says Happy Haunting on it. So I haven't decided if I want it on my coffee table, which is where I prefer, or if it's going to be on my kitchen table. But it says Happy Haunting, and it has little bats. So I'm excited. It's very nice. It's like wood with like some metal handles. So I'm thinking of putting like my candle. We have some coasters, and like maybe the TV remotes. It's kind of sad because it will kind of cover up the writing probably, but I'll see if I can arrange it in a cool way. But yeah, that is my tray. So these next few items I got from Disney and I did feature these in a vlog, so if you've already seen these, my apologies, but I did want to feature them in an ASMR video. If you're interested in seeing the vlog where I show these items, you can check that out. I'll link it somewhere. But obviously these are Mickey ears, and I'm a pass holder, so I've felt the justification of getting ears. And I also think it's nice whenever you go, whichever time of year, if you have like one from that season, it's nice to have, you know? Because pretty much anyone who goes to the parks ends up dressing for the parks. So when I was younger and I was able to go to the parks as a kid, I don't remember people wearing Disney that much. Like, people wore their sport clothes and all that, and I just feel like the phenomena of merch wearing at Disney has completely exploded over the last several, I want to say decade, at the least several years, but at least the last decade. And it's just so crazy. I just don't remember us dressing up for Disney that much, or maybe we couldn't afford it. I don't know, but maybe it was always a thing and I just didn't notice. But now I get to partake, and I got these little ears. They're probably the only ones that I really liked from the park. I could have got some on Etsy, but I just didn't really have the time to wait for them to get delivered. So yeah, it's got a little bow and a little fabric, a little ghost. Very cute, very adorable, and love it so much. So yeah, very excited that I was able to get that. So the other item I got was this Mickey candle holder, which I have this little flameless LED light to put inside of it, but you can put a real candle if you wanted, and it's just so cute. It's obviously a bright orange. Like I said, I'm not afraid of a little bright orange, and it has a little top there, and obviously you can slip the candle in the back. I'd say probably hold like a small, maybe a little bigger than a small candle, but definitely not a large candle. So yeah, this was fun. I'm glad I picked this up as well. So yeah, makes me feel happy. I also got this tote bag, which again is a little big, so it's hard to show everything, but it says Happy Halloween on it, and it's like the same ghost theme, and it obviously has the big Mickey Mouse, and I actually do take this to work because I don't care, and it's just so cute, and it's really roomy, honestly. I will say if you put a lot of heavy things in it, it will feel pretty heavy, so just be aware of that. Otherwise, it is really nice. It was probably one of the more inexpensive things that I got. It was only like 25 bucks, so I mean, that was pretty inexpensive compared to other things, but yeah. I thought this could add some nice fabric sounds, you know? So I did feature all my Halloween sweaters in my vlog as well, if you haven't checked that out, but I thought I would feature on the Disney theme my Disney Halloween sweater, one of them. I have like 3 other sweaters I got. but I didn't want to share all of them in this one because two of them are in the laundry, so I just wanted to share one and not overwhelm everyone, but you can see all of them in that vlog video if you care to watch it. I got this on Etsy, and Etsy is just a really great place to find businesses that have really cute things that maybe are a bit more your style that, you know, some brands don't have, like Disney. Obviously, I like Disney stuff, but not all of their merch is obviously that affordable, or it's that cute. Like sometimes I'm just not into the design that much. So this was such a cute design and I had to get it, and it's just Mickey with his pumpkin and this is Halloween. So, and it's very good quality and also a size large. So that's it's a unisex size as well, and fits very comfortably oversized without drowning me in fabric. But yeah, I love it so much, and I think festive sweaters make the season just that much greater, in my opinion. Have to end our haul video with some candy, of course, due to the season. So I've just been in the candy spirit lately. So I love peanut M&Ms. I just love them so much. So I got the Halloween version. It's called Ghouls Mix Peanut M&Ms, and it looks like it has purple, orange, green colors. So I love peanut M&Ms. So I will be enjoying this probably tonight. It's really nice in the evenings on the weekend. If I'm, you know, not having anything else to do, I will get a snack and edit videos and just really put on a movie in the background, and it's just really cozy and fun. So my snack of choice will be peanut M&Ms. And my other favorite candy are Snickers. And these are the exact kind that I would usually eat around Halloween time, which are just the mini versions. Oh, they're called fun size, not snack size. But yeah, so I had to pick up some Snickers, and honestly, it just hits the spot sometimes to have a candy here and there. I had to include some crinkly candy in our fall haul video. But yeah, so that's everything that I have to share, and it was a very weird collection of items. Yeah, but I appreciate you making it all the way through if you did, and hopefully you found it relaxing and fun. I hope you don't get a cold this season, but you know, you never can be too sure, so try to stock up on things that could help you during that time if it were to pass. Stay healthy and hydrated, and have a candy or two. Let me know what your favorite candy is, if you have one, or a favorite Halloween tradition, if you have one. I'd love to know. I love being with family and watching Halloween movies that are classic Halloween movies every Halloween, and I don't know, just the all-around vibes are kind of the traditions I love, and the candy, of course. So anyways, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. But till then, I wish you well and appreciate appreciate you so much. Okay. Thanks again. And I'll